Book Talk has officially lied to me, and I am upset. I was told, hey, have your man read a romance novel, read a little smut. It will be so much fun for the two of you. But whoever said that clearly does not have a goofy-ass husband. So I gave Ryan Butcher and Blackbird last week as his first smutty romance novel to read. And he's loving it. He's eating it up. But last night he got to the first smutty part and he looks at me in the middle of reading it and goes, so my question is, why are they using these absurd terminologies for the anatomy that's being involved right now? And I was like, hey, like the authors have to get super creative. They just can't say the same word over and over again. And he's like, yeah, but really tight heat, wet folds, entrance. Like every time I think of an entrance, I'm thinking of the front door. Ding dong, dogs are barking in the background. And I just start cackling. I'm like, please be quiet. Be quiet and read your book. And like a good boy, he does. He reads his book and finishes the scene. And once he's done, he comes to bed. And I was like, how was that for you? And he's like, well, I'm not aroused, if that's what you're asking. Obviously not in that terminology. I'm just being so professional today. And I was like, okay. And he's like, but I did love that I finally learned why she's called Blackbird. And that intrigued me. I was like, sir, you are 80% way through the book. What do you mean you're now learning why she's called Blackbird? And he proceeds to tell me, well, Ronan just finished. Inside of her, proceeds to go down on her, gathers it all up, comes back up, and spits it in her mouth. You know, like feeding a baby bird. In that moment, I didn't know if I wanted to laugh until I fell out of the bed or just straight punch him in the face. I told him he is no longer allowed to read any of my books because he's just going to ruin them for me, to which he's decided he's actually going to read all of the books I've read now and give his own interpretation of how that book played out. And I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I'll make him start his own TikTok, Ryan Reads, and he can just kind of let us know his thoughts because I don't know if I can deal with him right now, y'all. I'm going to give him to y'all. You can deal with him.